Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your host, Eddie Gister. We're going to be playing for the first time ever on the channel another brand new episode. It's A Wonderful Kingdom. This is the Legends edition, so it just adds some a few things to the game, like some metal tokens. Adds some extra cards in the game and stuff like that. So that's all that this does. Is just gives you a little bit more plus a fancy box, which is nice. We're going to be trying this game out and seeing what we can think about it, what we can do with it, and figure it all out. So thanks for coming by, and hopefully you can do this right. So you have to play. We're going to be playing solo, and because we're playing solo, we have to choose a module to add into the game. So we're going to be choosing the Frost Giants module. So, before I actually go to the table and talk about this, let's talk about It's a Wonderful Kingdom. And the core concept in this game is pretty interesting, where you're putting cards down on the table. And there's two different stacks there. Sometimes you're going to be putting cards face up, sometimes face down, because there's good cards and there's going to be bad cards. And your opponent always has to pick one stack or the other, and they're sometimes not sure what's in each stack. So there's this whole bluffing mechanism going on where you are trying to put the bad cards you have in your hand in and have your opponent pick those cards, while also putting the good cards in that you want to get back, and have your opponent not pick that pile, and then you're able to pick this pile. Obviously, when you're playing solo, that whole mechanism goes out the window. You don't have any of that. So I think It's a Wonderful Kingdom is probably a super, super great game two-player. I don't know how well it's going to play solo. We're going to give it a try, and we're going to see. But I would not recommend you buy this game for solo. I think you're going to be losing a huge part of the game, bluffing, trying to outthink your opponent, trying to figure out what cards he needs, what cards you need, putting in the bad cards, and all that. And so the solo kind of simulates that, and we're going to show you how it's done, but it's a little bit different, and it's not as press your luck, and you can pretty much ignore it when I'll show you how this has happened. So I wanted to talk about that first, because I'm sure a lot of the people watching this video are going to say, wow, that looks really generic as a solo. It probably is, because the core game design isn't for solo. It's for bluffing and trying to figure out a way to get your opponent to choose the wrong cards so that you can get all the good cards. Which you can't get this because you can't bluff yourself. Can you? I don't think you can. Alright, so there are 4 cards that are Frost Giants. These are the bad cards. Now, if you were playing with 2 people, I would have these cards shuffled into my own deck, and then what happens is, as I'm putting my cards out, I'm going to be putting some face up and some face down, trying to get rid of all the bad cards that I have in my hand. So the way that that's simulated in the solo is you take the 4 cards, and then we have a huge stack that has all just normal different locations, and we shuffle that up, and alright, we're just going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we have 8 normal regular Joe cards, and we have 4 bad cards in here. So there's 2/3 of this deck is normal good stuff, and then there's one third of the deck that's bad things. All right. So we will shuffle this up. All right, so we don't know if it's good things or bad things that are going to be coming out. So, all right, so we have with us, we have a spy token, which is available. So what we end up doing is we take 2 cards on the left, 2 cards on the right. And now what we have to do is we have to choose a pile, either this pile or this pile. And these will be the cards we take. Then what we're going to do is we're going to replace these 2 cards. Let's say we take these 2. We would replace those 2, and then we would take one of these cards and add it over here, which makes this pile a little more incentive because there's more cards over there, but it could be a bad card. So, what are we looking at when we look at these cards? Well, there is a bunch of tokens here on the left-hand side that are going to have to be created or used to create this building. So, in other words, if I was to try and construct this building, let's start at the beginning, Jester. All right, that's a good idea. So each one of these locations, it could be a building, a person, or whatever, has tokens on the left-hand side if you want to build this thing and keep it in your kingdom. Or you can just use whatever this is for the top right. So I can just discard this to get a blue token to put on something else that might require a blue token. All right, so then if you are able to build all these things on it, you get victory points down here in the bottom. It tells you what kind of building it is. There are several different. The gray one are structures, the purple one are specialists, the yellow one are monuments, and the blue ones are discovery. I don't know if that will help you, but... So, you can see that this one actually gives us 2 tokens in the top right-hand corner. This is a treasure, so they don't have anything else other than 2 tokens. So that might be helpful. This here is, again, wow, this is a lot of resources to try and build this building. But it'll give you 2 victory points for every yellow building you have in your tableau built at the end of the game, and it gives you a reward of 2 soldiers. And sometimes they will give you a reward of production or whatever. So if I was to build this building here, then whenever we do the production, it's actually going to produce 2 yellow, which is monuments. So I guess in essence, gray is materials, purple is population, yellow is gold, blue is exploration, and the red is chrysanthemum, which are special tokens that you can get on some of the cards. So, all right, so we have to decide what we're going to do. We either have to do this pack or this pack right there. Well, this is going to be extremely hard to build, but it does give us a nice treasure. This one here will give us some nice yellows, which might help us get this one. And, I mean, neither one of these packs is the best ever, but... Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2, I guess. We're going to get those 2. So what we end up doing is take one of these, put that on that stack, and then we have 2 new ones over here. So we have some mercenaries, and we have some barracks. The barracks are just 3 gray ones, which we can build with our hero. Each side has a hero. We're the Duchess of Teresia? Duchess of, I don't know. What is that? Teresi. Sure. So she's going to produce for us 3 buildings and 1 population. think it's the purplest population. When we do the production, so she will help us complete these. All right. Mercenaries are nice. That's pretty easy to complete, actually. And it gives us 2 soldiers. There are a bunch of soldiers you can use to defeat off the frost giants. You're going to need to build soldiers. This side just doesn't seem as good as this, so I'm going to take this one as well. And so we're going to put another one here and bring 2 out here. So, okay, let's see. We have the royal court. We do this 4 times. Outpost, which will give us 2 blues. This one gives us 2 victory points for every yellow we build. We only need 2 yellow and 2 purple. Again, this side has got 4 cards. Makes it much more interesting, but some of these could be bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my token, flip it down, face down, and I'm going to flip one of these cards face up so I can kind of know what it is. And it is a frost giant, so I know there's at least one bad guy there. This could be a bad guy too, because we know there's 4 of them in this deck. So now I'm really convinced I don't want that, so I'm going to take this one over here. And last but not least, we will add another card here. We'll add 2 more here, and I'm probably just going to take this side because I don't need that, and I'll just take these 2 to make things simple. And then you don't get to see anything else. You don't know what these are. We just leave all this face down. And we'll just put these up there, out of the way. Alright, so these are the cards we actually got. Now, what we have to do again is we have to decide which one of these cards we're going to produce, or which one we're going to construct, and which one we're going to use for production. So this would be very easy to get. We only need 2, and it gives, wow, that's great. Only costs us 2, and then it instantly produces us 2 during production. And the way you do production is when you do production, you do it in a certain order. And that is all right. All right. So I'm wondering, this one, these are getting production really good right off the bat is super good. So I'm gonna keep this one. So let's see what else we have here. We're gonna produce the quarry, or we're gonna construct it. I keep thinking the wrong word. I think we want to do the barracks as well. So we're going to need a lot of gray tokens. Yeah, we're gonna all right. This one. I'm going to produce that, and I think we might produce this as well. All right. Let's see. Put these up towards the top. All right, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this in. Let's see, we need a discard pile. So we're going to turn that in for yellow. I'm going to put that right there on this one right there. We're going to turn this one in for 2 blues. Might as well put those right there. This one's a purple. We're going to use that right here. This is producing 2 blues. You know what? I'm going to keep this one as well. All right, so that is basically, that is called, so we have the planning phase. So you're going to slate for construction, move your cards into your construction area, or recycle cards. The phase ends once all players have removed all their cards from the selected area, either by recycling them or slating them for construction. Alright, so now we do the production phase. This phase comprises 4 sequential production steps, 1 for each type of resource. During this step, you both simultaneously produce the corresponding type of resource. Okay. All right, so our hero is going to produce 3 of these. 1, 2, 3 grays and a purple. That's what she produces. So I am going to put 2 here, which is going to immediately complete the quarry. And now the quarry will earn us resources. And then I'm going to put this there. And we'll put this over there. That's fine. So that's all we completed in the first round. That doesn't seem very good. I don't know. I think I'm... Yep, so that is the end of the first round. Very simple, quick game. Doesn't take a long time. All right, so that's it. Now we get our spy token back. We get 2 cards here, and we get 2 cards over here. We do this again. We do this 4 times. There's 4 rounds, and it's game over. So, all right. So this one is about... let me just verify that this is... Yeah, that's... If it's down to the bottom, it's production. That's what I thought. Okay. Alright, and this is going to give us some soldiers if we take that one. This one over here would give us a red one, which is a special one. You can hold the red ones on your character card. You can also put 5 miscellaneous ones on your character, and she can turn it into a red cube as well. So we have the Royal Dungeon here. 4 times blue ones that we complete. Pretty expensive. This one, though, if we complete it, we would get a red one as a reward. I think I'm going to take this side again. I'm not a big fan of this, but getting 2 soldiers for free seems pretty good. All right, we'll put this over there. We'll put these 2 cards out here. Now, what are we going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a soldier, I think is what that is. And you would earn victory points 4 times as many purples as we made. And a barracks. I'm going to use my spy. I want to see what this card is. It is a market. So now we know what this is. And it might be better to take this side because it's 3 cards. Gives us an extra card. I think we will. Take this side. So the extra card comes over here. Now we have to risk if we do this side. We could probably get quite a few. We can complete this and get 2 soldiers right away. I think it only costs like 4 soldiers to kill a frost giant, so we could probably kill a frost giant. So we could probably take 1. This is 9 victory points. We're not earning any blue though, so that's a problem. Alright, so that was group 1. This is group 2. I have to decide between these for group 3. Yeah, there's a lot of blues there. Either side. Yeah, we're gonna have a boatload of soldiers. We're gonna get 2 soldiers from this. We're gonna get 2 soldiers from completing this. We gotta start getting. We gotta get some more cards. We gotta start earning more blue. None of this really earns us blue. We're going to, This is 9 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 times purple. 9 victory points. I think I'm going to take I'm going to take this group and risk it. And we don't flip this up until the end on this, so this comes out, and then we have 1 more group to take. Another soldier? Wow. That would give us a purple and this would give us a blue and a yellow if we completed it. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this side. It's more cards. It's more cards. Let's see what we have. All right. So this goes away. Flip these over. And now we have all of these cards in our kingdom now. Let's see what we get. Recruits. So that was good. And then we also get treasure. Oh my God, that's huge. Look at that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 cards to play with. All All right. I'm going to play our treasure immediately. Get 2 gray, which is going to complete this immediately. And that's going to give us 2 soldiers. And then we can use this to generate a purple. I'm probably going to have to put this maybe all the way over here. All right, so that was just our first card. Now, let's see if we can get some of these other cards. That is a purple. This is a purple. That is 2 purple. We need another yellow and a purple. If we want to complete this, we need 2 gray and a blue. None of this gives us production other than this, which would be great. So I am going to put, I think we're going to try and build this card. Because we're going to be generating blue when we complete this. We'll have to have a card for it. Alright, this card does nothing other than gives us 2 soldiers. So we'll just play that and get 2 more soldiers. So we got plenty of soldiers now to take out one of these bad guys. So I want 2 gray and a blue. So I'm going to turn this in for a blue. Now we're going to earn a bunch of gray here. We're going to earn a bunch of gray. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to have 5 gray. We only have spot for 2 gray. So let's put this one out there. We're going to start building this one. And maybe even this one. I need 2. Yeah, I can build that one. So this is a gray. This is a gray. I'm going to turn those 2 in for this. And that's going to complete this one. Which is going to immediately give us another soldier. So we would be able to fight off. But it's going to give us 2 blue now to... Okay. And then we have this one, these 3 cards. We can turn in for 2 purple and a yellow, and that would complete this one. We're going to earn a couple yellows. Yeah, I want to give a yellow, purple, purple. That'll complete this one here. She doesn't give us anything other than victory points at the end of the game, but that's okay. All right, so these are the buildings we are currently building. So we get 1, 2, 3, and a purple, and 3 gray, which I'm just going to use to complete this immediately. Then we get 2 gray from this, which we're going to use to put on this one. Then a purple one, which we're going to put right there. Then 2 blues, which we're going to put right there. Then another gray, which we don't have room for, and another yellow, and that will complete this one. Yeah, I think you're supposed to actually do it in order of color. So I think you're supposed to do all the gray ones first, then all the purple ones. So if that's the case, when we did the yellow ones, that would have completed this. And then when so this would be out here. So when we did the blue, this one would count and give us another blue. And we can put that one right there. All right, that's 2 rounds in the book. You see we got a lot of, I know it's hard to see with the glare. We got a lot of things already built and working on more. All right, so here we go for the next group. 1, 2, 1, 2. Wow, that's a lot of purples there. We're going to put this there. We're going to add this one here. Bring these 2 here. Wow, that's... oh, we get our spy back again. Alright, so... do we want... well, that gives us 3 red ones. Red are basically wild. And they also... you have to use them on special cards. This gives us 4 times yellow cards. It's a lot of purple. We're generating a whole 1, 2 purple. Alright, we'll do the same thing. We'll do our spies, see what this is. Oh, it's an okay one. So, we'll take this group, I guess. That means one of these guys come over here. We got 2 new ones over here. We got plenty of soldiers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 soldiers. Again, it only takes 4 soldiers to kill one of the frost giants, so we should be able to kill that guy off. Oh, we do need a soldier for this one, though. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 5. We get this, which has got 2 more soldiers. So, you know what? We'll just take this group. Sure, why not? So, this comes over here. And then we get 1 more group, either this or this. 10 victory points for that one. 6 for this. Yeah, I think we are going to take this. Alright, so then these, again, just all go into the trash. So you don't know how many are still in the deck. That's what you're... let's find out, did we get a bad one? We did not get a bad one. Nice. We have not had a bad one yet. That's awesome. All right. So first things first, we're just going to do that. We need 2 more soldiers. Why not? All right. So we're going to earn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gray ones. And 1, 2 purple, 2 yellow, and a blue. don't know what this means. Like blue times yellow? So 1 victory point. No, this is the reward. The reward is blue times yellow. That must be victory points at the end of the game. Blue cards. How many blue cards you have times how many yellow cards? I'm assuming. So we're probably going to put a lot of these into play, I think. This one. This one. This one. Blues. Is there any other one we want? Yeah, we're gonna need another yellow one because we're gonna fill out the yellows. So all right, so let's see what we can do now. So these are all the ones we're gonna build. Try to. We need a blue, which I'm going to put right there. And then, so that's gone. And then we're going to spend a soldier, boom, to complete this, which doesn't do anything other than complete it. Okay. We have 2 more purples, unfortunately. So we'll play this as a great one. I'll put this there. Put this as a purple one. Put that there. The yellow one. And a blue one. Okay. Gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 grays. Wow, that's a lot more than I thought. 6 grays. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can take the extras, put them on our character. So that's 6 grays. Then we go to purple. 1, 2, 2 purple. Not great. But 2 purple will complete this card immediately. 2 purple. 1, 2, and that's going to complete this card immediately, which will earn another purple, which will put that there. And that will earn us a blue when we do blue. So we're on purple, now we go to yellow. We got 1, 2 yellows. Not great there. Blue. 1, 2, 3. 3. That's all? 3 blues? Ooh, look at this one though. That's going to complete these, which is going to give us 3 red. Oh. Three red. And then we would get an extra blue, which you can use over here. That's completed. I got a boatload. I know you guys can't see anything. Look at that. That's just terrible. We got No, that's not going to help at all. I was going to say, I can move it over there, but it's not going to help one bit. We'll just have to live with it for now. Live with it for now. We got one more round. We get this go, and here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. A lot of blue there. Holy crap. Let's see what our cards. Oops. Let's see what our cards. Our cards. Two times yellow cards. Like this one. 3 times blue cards. Alright, so we got a couple. Okay, how many blue are we going to generate? So now we have to we're going to generate 1, 2, 3, 4 blues. So we can complete one of these, which is victory points. And victory points because we have a card. Yeah, we're going to take the blues. So this is, yeah, we'll keep that separate. So that's our group. Then we're going to take another group and this goes on this. And we get a new group right there. Wow, purples, purples. Purple. That's a purple treasure and a purple thing, and that would be purpley good. I'm going to use my token to spy on this. It's a frost giant. Takes 4 soldiers, which you see we have. But you lose 5 victory points if you can't get rid of it. Alright. I'm going to take the purples. So we get another card over here and another group. That's a lot of construction, which we don't want. So we're going to take this over here. And the last one is going to go there and here. And now, a lot of construction. And an extra card. If it's a frost giant, we're screwed. Yeah, we're gonna just be nice and just take those and put these away. Let's find out what this card is. Oh, it's another frost giant, so we ended up with 2 of them. Okay, that didn't work out great. That did not work out great at all. So each one of these guys attaches to one of our buildings in progress. We can only... So now we have to... Can we generate some more soldiers now is the question. We would get a soldier to complete this one. So I'm going to put this one out. I'm going to put this for 2 purples. I'm going to put 1 here and 1 here. Guess we'll try and complete this. as well. Alright, so we're going to play this as yellow and yellow. So 2 yellows. Two yellows, huh? Yeah, that's fine. 2 yellows, and then we're going to spend 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 to kill the frost giants and complete this. You have to do it at the same time. So frost giant has been defeated, and this has been completed. We have these 3 buildings left. Do we want to add anything else? We're only going to make 1, 2, 3, 4 blue. We do have these, which we can use for any. So, like trying to complete. I might as well put this one out because we're going to have a bunch of gray we need to get. The question is, can we complete more than one of these? Probably not. We will try and put that out there, though. And we'll use this as a purple. Alright. Gray. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gray, which we don't need that many gray. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, these can, I don't think these can stay on there over round after round. So 4, 5, 6, 7 will just be wasted because I don't think they stay on there in between round, but I think we can put the extra. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna put it on there. That's fine. All right, so the 7 we only put the 4 out there. This will complete this. We'll actually generate 2 more, but then this is complete. Oh, we can't get rid of this because we don't have any frost giants, and that's gonna be a problem. Purple, we have 1, 2, 3 purples. That's 1, 2, 3 purples. Nothing. So that goes away. This is complete now. Yellows. We have 1, 2, 3 yellows, which we don't have anywhere to put yellows. Blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We're going to do this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and spend a soldier to get this, which will give us a red cube, and then that will be complete. And then we're going to spend all 4 red ones as blue and complete this one. And unfortunately, we only had 1 soldier left to kill this, so we're going to lose 5 points at the end of the game. Boo! So let's count up what we did. So we get to -5, and even though this was filled out, it wasn't completed, so it's just trash. All right, here was our kingdom. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 buildings. Not too bad. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to separate the ones that don't do anything. Like this one doesn't have anything, so it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, no, it does matter because it might color and stuff might matter. So. Well, we had a lot of gray ones. I don't think the gray ones score. We had a lot of gray ones, and then we don't have anything for gray. Okay, so these we can just kind of ignore. All right, so let's count victory points. This is not going to be good. This is terrible. Okay. Wow. All right. So let's start with this one. 6 points. 6 for us. And then 9 is 15. 18. 22. 22. Okay, now we have all special ones left. 22. 22. Now, this one gives us times 2 versus all the yellow ones we have. We have 1 yellow, so 2 times 1 is 2. So this is 15, 22, 23. This is 24. Not good. This is, and then these two are going to be 5 times how many blue ones we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 blue ones. So 5 times 4 is 20. Okay. That's not bad. So we had 15, 18, 22, 23, 24. And 34, 44. Wow, that was minus 5. 44 minus 5, 39. That's terrible. That's just horrible. Okay. Okay, well, now we have something to shoot for next time. Wow, that was pretty bad. Yeah, a lot of production ones to give us production, but which you definitely need ones for production. But then you have to use the production ones to earn you victory points, which we didn't do a very good job of. We did not do a very good job of that, so not a great score. There's a frost. Oh, 2 frost giants back to back. Wow, that would have been a bad group to grab. Good thing we didn't grab that one. Woo. All right, that is a look at It's a Wonderful Kingdom Legends Edition. There is some stuff here, like where is it? There is quests you can put. You can put these out. There is these quests are 1 or 2 player, so you can have like special quests. Each of these tells you to do a certain thing to get the reward, and you can activate each of the different sections of the quest. So that's kind of cool. There's this board here. What else is there? There is more of these allied cards you can start with, and each set is different. This is a harder set to start with. Then there's this set which starts with 5 of those red gems, but it doesn't earn any rewards. And then there's this set which I don't know what it gives you there. I don't know. So there's different cards in the expansion that give you different starting things. There is these different conquest boards that you can play with, and each of your soldiers, you're trying to get soldiers and push your soldiers into your opponent's territory, kind of like checkers, but you're using your little soldiers to move them around. Then there's this huge mega board that I think I was supposed to play with, but I was like, screw that. I'm not putting this huge board down on my table. I don't have room for this, plus all my cards and everything else that I needed to do. So there's this. If you're playing face to face, one player takes the blue side, one player takes the red side, and then you have a big board between you, put all the cards and everything down. It also has a bunch, and I'm talking a bunch, a boatload of different enemies you can face off against. There's shadows, there's thieves, there's illusionists, there's sisters of drought, there is the black dragon, there is the siphon, there's the giant rats, there is Calamity, and then so those are all the different enemies you can play again. Each of them changes the rules if you play with those. And then the last thing is you have these group of I think they're leaders. Oops, you guys can't see that. Here we go. You have these group of leaders, and each card has got like a special ability on it. If you have a soldier, you can use a soldier to activate this and then get the special reward. Some of the rewards are like pay 5 to discard a Calamity. Pay 3 soldiers during your purple production to produce 4 additional purples. Before selecting an offering, swap 1 card from your selection area with a card in your offering. Gain 3 of the red gems. So they're all kind of different special abilities that allow you to do fancy dancy things. And then the Legends Editions has like this nice little insert with the little boxes. You put all the tokens in and everything to keep everything nice and sorted and separated. So I wanted to show everyone that in case you were interested to know what we're looking at here. And again, the nice metal token, huge metal tokens. There is a whole bunch more for. These are for one thing we didn't use in the game, which I was supposed to, is what's it called? Like when you have a majority. When you have the majority, what's it called? When you have the majority of one of the resources, you can claim like superiority over your opponent. Like if I'm generating 6 purples and you're only generating 2 purples, then I can claim superiority of that, and then I get to add a soldier to my group. For that, and I forgot to do that in our game, and I probably shouldn't do that and forget that because it's super important. That's probably super important. So certainly not an expert at this game, but yeah, it's nice, interesting, cool, easy, quick game. All about mixing and matching different, like, do this is do this, generates a bunch of X resource, use X resources to do, to get you other resources. And then these just fit inside the little, and you don't want to spill it all over the floor either. Alrighty, well there you go. That's It's a Wonderful World. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And if not, sorry, and maybe we'll try and do better next time. We didn't do very good at it. But, it's always one of these hard things to get when you're trying to, like, build an engine for the first time in a game. It's super hard. Like when you play Wingspan for the first time. I'm sure you didn't do, like, really good. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Until then, take care, everybody. And don't you forget, we'll see you all down the line. Take care. Have a good night, everybody.